Hi guys, welcome back to S Chamberlain 5150's YouTube channel. Down at Texas Performance, Providence Cycle Works, and just give you a little update on the old skinny tire bagger. Left you off last time. We were installing the front end, everything, did a little bit more work. She's looking pretty sweet, digging it. Got the wheels up on it. That's a 18 by 3.5 rear, and then a 21 by 3.5 front. We did the 130, 60, 21 Cruise Tech up front, so it's a touch wider and touch narrower than the 120, 70 most people run. And then the rear is a 150, 70, 18. Fits in there barely. So still a skinny tire to me. What did I show you last time? Showed you the front end, everything. We got everything pretty much buttoned up front. The My Machinist gauge relocation that goes up in there, that's all done. Ignition, you know, normally it's up on your triple trees. We relocated it right to here. I think this is old like FXD ignition. Just turn it on and then hit that, but I don't have the battery hooked up right now because we're still mocking everything up. Got the 14 and up bags. You know, to get these 14 and up bags to work, you can just spin these mounts, loosen them. Then you get the one touch and everything right there. Drag Predator seat, 12-inch LA choppers bars, some Biltwell grips, the My Machinist Power Vision mount right there. Geezer Glide trees, top and bottom. All new tree setup to do the 49mm swap. We took the Galfers off of the teal bike that have been on it for like 40,000 miles. We repurposed them to this with the newer 08 and up Brembo calipers. Found some 100th anniversary gas cover and the air cover over there. So we got cams. I'm just gonna do some cams in the 88 for now. Hopefully have an exhaust coming soon. And got to pull the primary off and finish a chain drive conversion because we're gonna do chain drive on it. Probably stock gearing, right around stock. Yeah, so that's the update on the 03. This headlight was in it when I bought it. Ooh, Clockworks. We got the 9-inch, 8-inch Clockworks. This is the light tint, you know, so it has like a little black line, light tint. That's really what I wanted. And then we have a Clockworks level fender. I think I showed in the last video. So do a little work. Gonna get everything paint matched. And yeah, with this gauge relocation, put the little trip button right down here. And then as far as cleaning everything else up in here, I got cruise control and then fog lights, you know, right there. Two little separate switches. So just hidden, clean, ignition. Still have a cigarette lighter. You need to smoke a cigarette or something. And then, yeah. So just debating if I want to chop the back end, do some wheelies, or if I want to wait till I scrape it on the ground there and the wheelie chop. So yeah, buddy. And then Xavier, I showed this bike before if you haven't seen a couple videos ago. This is the High Seas Rally giveaway bike. Getting this together. He's got the paint back, motor in it, transmission, waiting on a couple parts for that. Ruby, what's up, Rubes? Wheels, chrome, everything's coming in, so excited about this bike. Get it wired up. This one should be unveiled in Daytona. And then this is his personal bike, Grace. Getting a little oil filter relocation mod. Just changing some things up. Redo some things on the primary. This bike won Easy Rider Magazine's Bike of the Year, but it never got featured on the cover because Easy Rider Magazine's now gone. So got old Paul Cox, Indian Larry pan shovel, pan shovel, and then Baker and sweet floorboards, bunch of brass, one off. Who did the paint again? I think Hot Dog did the paint. Super sick. Like, you got to see this thing in person. It's so rad. Custom seat. It's got a little air ride underneath it, so it lifts up and then you can pump it up like. Look at that. That's rad. I don't want to touch his bike too much, but super sick ride. You ever see this in person? He should have this at the shows with the giveaway bike. So if you catch Xavier at shows, super awesome, super cool dude. Definitely go talk to him and check him out. Between this bike and the giveaway bike and Providence Cycle Works, he's got some big things coming. So definitely check it out. Then in a moment, we'll have Mark tell you about the old Money Pit Dyna. It's getting some upgrades, getting some changes. He built this one for a customer, ended up getting unveiled in SEMA, not this year because of COVID, but the year before. So SEMA 2019, and customer wanted to change some things up. This bike was painted by Jeremy from Lucky Strike. I don't know if you know, remember that deer little painting on the back of my bike? But he did that. So this is like greens and golds and browns and blues, and it's a Money Pit. So wait for a second when he comes back here and tell you what he's going to do to it. Hello, this is Mark, Texas Performance Motorcycles.
Hello.
Tell them about this dyna you built. What? In 2019, ended up getting unveiled
in October 2019. It was in the PPG booth at SEMA that year. We built it for a good friend of ours named Jetty. So we started off with a stock lowrider S, and then we basically redid everything. There's not a whole lot of this bike that's stock. We got a custom 117 motor that we built. It's got Timken left side case bearings, Revolution Performance cylinders and heads, HPI throttle body, HPI intake, Bassani road rage exhaust. We did a Baker cruise drive update, so it's not the full grudge box, but it does have the stronger bearing door, the tapered main drive gear, the smooth shift drum, all that sort of stuff. It has a recluse clutch. I can't remember what compensator we put in this thing. I want to say it was something like a solid or something like that. And then to make it handle better, we did the spoof stabilizers front and rear because dynas are known to have a wobble. So this just adds another point of mounting down here to the frame, just to try and help keep that wobble to a minimum. It's not perfect. It's not going to handle like a new bagger or a new Softail. And then we did track dynamic swing arm with some RWD rear shocks, and then Race Tech front suspension with some, what brand are those? I think these are Pro One gold tubes, and then the Burley top adjusters. We did, who made these?
Lindo wheels?
No, they're Lindo wheels and brakes, front and rear. But I was thinking of the brakes. I think they're off like a CBR 600RR or something like that. But we, yeah, I mean, and then of course, obviously the paint was done by Jeremy at Lucky Strike.
So this bike came back because he's going to do some changes to it. So this is going to be pretty sweet. But he had like a T-Sport style fairing and a windshield, and then, or was that a Memphis Shades? Or Memphis Shades. It's up over there on the shelf. But it's getting RT fairing, like FX RT fairing, and then these new Sport Glide bags from TOL Designs. So hopefully that works out.
Yeah, no, it'll be sick. Hopefully, we got to get everything in and get it modified. Just because because of how everything sits on these mid-glide front ends, most people make their fairings sit up just a little bit and out so that there's not a crazy clearance issue with the front suspension. And since this bike's going to be so custom painted and look so good, we want to get that fairing to sit back down and onto that gas tank so that it flows nice and perfect. So we're going to mess around with that and hopefully get looking pretty sick for Daytona, hopefully, fingers crossed. You know,
Dakota digital gauge I just seen. There's just so many trick things done on this bike. You know, I just love it. So if you guys like it, like, comment, subscribe. Just little update in the shop, and we're just gonna keep busting till Daytona. You know, hopefully we get all these projects done and all this stuff. So it's definitely a busy old time right here. So thank you for watching. Take it easy.